What did I even get myself into in these past 2 weeks? I don't even know why I took time to play this game. I'm like super conflicted. Was it bad? No. If I had to question that, then it has to be bad. And I beat the whole thing. Alright, guys, welcome to Bad Habits and the bad decisions that I made in the past month. Stay tuned, and at the end of the video, you'll get to see a picture that I drew. Alright guys, like I said, welcome to Bad Habits. This week we did a game that I found that I thought would be extremely fun called Wanted Dead. And let me tell you, this game wanted me dead. This game felt like I bought a pie and it only came with the gooey innards. That's the part I want to enjoy, but it's not a pie without the rest of the pie. So this game advertised itself as a hack and slash cyberpunk slash Ninja Gaiden type game. And supposedly was even made by the same people as Ninja Gaiden. Which of course is why I was so excited. I was just like, yes, I love those games. That was an amazing time period of video games, and I would love to be transported back to that. Unfortunately, I got this mess. So the game's a hack and slash game where you're a trooper, a mercenary of sorts who is going and solving things for the police station. You are a chick with a robotic arm and a samurai sword, and you just got out of prison for some reason or another, never really explains, and you go on these missions that you're sent on to take care of whatever they want to throw at you. Mainly ninjas. Now, that doesn't sound all bad, and that's why I was excited to buy this game and play it. I was just like, what? Cyberpunk? Ninjas? I get to be a mercenary? I get to go do missions? And then I was just like, yes, that's the game. I'm gonna buy it. It's on sale. We're gonna have a great time. And I even got a little chuckle when the game popped up and it said Nico-chan, normal, hard, Japanese hard. That is peak humor right there. But I'll be real with you. I don't know how I'm supposed to play it on Japanese hard when it won't even play in normal. And that's where I started running into problems. For a game coming out in the recent century, not being optimized is a very bad thing. You have to optimize your games if you want players to play them. Because if you don't optimize games, then you have a game focusing on rendering every strand of hair on a character's head, but not rendering the enemies across the room. Not to mention that the game's idea of hard was being superficial about everything. But what do you mean by that, Wolf? Every character, and I mean every character in the game, carries grenades. Why does a ninja need grenades? Who knows? They have a samurai sword, they're supposed to be good at what they do, they have grenades. And even worse than that, the grenades friendly fire, but they don't friendly fire to the right damage. So they can keep on throwing the grenades all the time, and it's only going to deal 1 damage to their buddies. Not to mention, I understand the whole cyberpunk aspect and how cool ninja swords are and stuff, but why is your whole game just varying levels of ninja? And then your bosses are either this person we don't know anything about or giant robot. And that's not even the start of why I have problems with this game. Let's move on to the story, shall we? This game has all the storytelling potential of House of the Dead. There is none. And the cutscenes are all over the place. It switches from normal cutscene to anime cutscene to cutscene you don't understand to eating ramen to karaoke minigames to randomly ending up in an arcade, and then you're supposed to play a claw machine in order to get more games and more stuff to do, but you don't get to stay inside the police station, so you don't get to keep all your minigames, and I don't even understand what's going on here. Like I said before, it's like we had all the ingredients to a pie, but we decided to eat the ingredients separate. And even on all of this, the game was extremely short. I beat it in about 7 hours, and that's with me dying all the time. And if their idea of hard on normal is consistently throwing grenades at you, I would hate to see what Japanese hard is like, because they have endless grenades. And the amount of times I've been stun locked because somebody threw a fire grenade and I'm just in a corner going, ugh, 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 ugh. It's staggering. I really wanted to enjoy this game. And really the sad part is that this had everything that it needed to be the pie. It had everything it needed to be a good game. But they just didn't follow through on everything. The story's not even finished. You get to the end of the game and it just leaves you on a cliffhanger. What did I go through all of that for? And half the storytelling is in the collectibles you find around the game, and half of those collectibles are, we don't know who this is. What? What do you mean you don't know who this is? At least give me a blood type. After this whole thing, and after this whole experience, I feel like I'm missing something. Like there's an anime out there that I missed, or this is a reoccurring thing. Like there was a Wanted before a Wanted Dead, and I'm just completely and utterly lost on both the game and the money I spent on it. Oh, and you remember those mini games that I was telling you about? Yeah, there's something. But the way they're introduced to you is in the middle of cutscenes. It's like, I'm so stressed. Karaoke. I was in the middle of watching a cutscene. Why were we at a diner in the first place? Why did we end up at karaoke? Why is karaoke a button mashing game? This game would have seriously done better if they just cut out all of the actual gameplay and just did the mini games. Because at least then I would have known what I was getting into. No, instead I'm left with a whole bunch of... I don't even know. I really don't even know. I sunk 7 hours into this. 7 hours. That is... I could have spent that doing anything. Were some of the kills kind of cool? Sure. Did I get a rush of adrenaline when beating a boss? Yeah, I guess so. But what's the point of anything in that if to get there, I was just stressed the whole time? It was like every step throughout this game had to be played in a certain way in order for you to actually get past the level with no problems. And I guess I'm just kind of honestly let down that the people who made Ninja Gaiden just threw this together and tried to sell me this piece of garbage. And sure, there's probably some company out there that's gonna be like, you just didn't get the point of the game. You didn't get all the collectibles. You didn't enjoy how it was supposed to be played. And that's why I did a playthrough. So that's going to be coming out in the next few weeks, so you can watch how horrible this game is. Unlucky for me, half of you are gonna see all the different types of kills you can do in the game and be like, that game looks cool, ignore everything I just said and still buy it. Then 3 weeks later, you're gonna be in my comments section saying something along the line of, why did you make me buy that game by doing a playthrough? No, I told you not to do it. Not to. Don't. Only 5 chapters. 5 chapters. That's it. That's all you have. You were supposed to like play all of this game and like get all of these mini games and everything to not be able to play the mini games and this the end part of this game with no breaks, just checkpoints, took me 4 hours. 4 hours out of the 7. was spent on the last chapter of this game, because it puts the checkpoints so far between each other and then throws constant mini bosses at you, like you're supposed to be able just to handle that with a samurai sword and a pistol that doesn't do anything. And then what was the point of giving me gun modifications if I just don't understand? There's not enough gun modifications to give me new and better guns. Or the skill tree. The skill tree was finished long before I got to the end of the game. And why is there a new game plus? What do I have to earn at a new game plus? I already have all the skills unlocked. I already have all of the gun mods unlocked. There is nothing for me to do except for play again through a storyline that isn't there. Guys, I stopped giving ratings a while ago because I just didn't feel like they were worth it. I figured I could tell you what my rating is in just talking, and you guys can decide for yourself what that rating should be. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. The graphics were decent. The kills were cool. And I guess I enjoyed it a little bit when playing through it. 3 out of 10. I would not waste your money on this game. When I buy a video game, I expect at least an hour out of every dollar that I spent on it. It did not give me that. There was no storyline. And the minigames made no sense. For what there was of a storyline, it was extremely short. The game overall leaves you on a cliffhanger. There probably won't be another game. There was no need for a skill tree or gun upgrades. Stop throwing ninjas at me. I'm gonna leave it there. This may be a short video, but I could go on for hours about why this game is bad, but I think you get the point. So, to end this video, I'm going to show off the picture I drew. Because this is something I did have fun with in the past month. And though I'm not the best artist, I don't think I did have bad on it, and I really kind of enjoy it. So I wanted to show it to you. But that will be the end of the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't buy this game. It is absolutely horrible. And we will see you next time when you join us right here on Bad Habits. Bye!